kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Gibbs.
Come here.
The opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memory.
This nigga know he can't fuck with me.
Need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it.
Let me charge my mic.
Buckle up that chin strap and try to knock it backwards.
Hopefully he don't quick snap me.
Shotgun snap here to go. It's complete to Sam Laporta.
Like a bitch should do well.
Coaches discuss their favorite plays of the game. I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
I ain't just listen to me.
On the gun, gone. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Come here. Go get him, Miles. Oh, no, that's Graham. I ain't gonna lie, the Browns like he did do that shit with they drafting. Shout out the Browns. They shouldn't have gave me Sheduer though. They ass. I mean, they shouldn't have gave me Jamar Chase. Sheduer about to be at 90 by the end of this season.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, gone. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say is that one
No.
complete this 1st half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Goff on 3rd. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's
I don't think she wants you to, Black. Conversation with my bitch.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. It's gone on 4th down. Taking a shot deep here.
Fuck.
This is caught inside.
Bro, like, why the fuck would... I hate that Madden just not smart. Just like, why the fuck would I have my slowest corner guard the fastest nigga on the field? Ooh. Got an attitude. You better shit time. Attitude. Attitude. Have me up. But you better shit time, better. That's a true, but you gotta do. Yeah, fast and eat your rice and your cabbage too. I'm saying too. That's too. Bada boo. I'm running off at the bada boo. We didn't even make it to the mess room. Ooh, that's a ball. But 4th and 1. Please go line. Please. For sure.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
Bitch! He threw it to his tight end fast as hell. Bro, that's the only thing I don't like about Madden, bro. All people do is throw it to the flats. Like, bro. That's not fun, bro. But, I mean, he's trying to win, so I feel him. Cash not from YouTube. NBA from
Finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. On first down, here's Sanders. Escapes the pocket. And
for sure.
knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody.
498 yards.
Exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Buys time, rolling right.
Fuck! Oh, thank you. Aiden Hutchinson just saw that was supposed to be a pick.
Both of them dropped Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, for 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead.
Yeah, let's take the top off, man.
It is third down. It's a big one. It cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Sanders now on third down. Hits it downfield. It's chased. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
What you watching?
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Are you playing?
Man in motion here. Working out of the gun. Sanders.
Oh my god, bro. He uses the D line. Who does that shit? It's okay. I'm gonna double team this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody nobody I know ever.
You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Final throw before the break.
Bro, this nigga is really using a D line, bro. This nigga is a bitch. I ain't never seen nobody ever do that shit, bro. It's like I'm playing a little kid.
And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Bro, playing the D line, bro. Like, come on, bro. What a leg. I mean, I'm on 24-14, but still.
Brock and I will be back right after this.
Hey, bro, how you feel about dudes who be watching baddies?
Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here.
Okay. So you said ain't no problem.
For an exciting start to this second half, we've got a touchback.
Nah, but I'm in the Discord. The dude's tweaking. He talking about, yeah, I'm about to watch baddies. But I know he ain't got no shorty. Like, if you got a shorty, you can watch baddies with your shorty every week. But you just watching baddies by yourself? Yikes. You know what? Like, yeah, like me and my Dukes, bro. We used to watch the Dance Moms together. That's cool. That's me and my Dukes. I'm not watching Dance Moms by myself.
Goff back to throw. He's trying to fake the field.
Let's fucking go.
Great defensive play to John. It's
Ooh.
incomplete.
I've been looking for this song. What is this song called? I've been looking for this song for weeks.
Executing it. Instead of a main character, they produce this receiver
And this is my playlist. This shit
kudos
crazy.
to the job collectively on defense.
What that look like?
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
What's that? Like 20.
I'm about to go use your fucking Miles Garrett.
Super one.
Why the fuck Miles Garrett not on the field?
And that's a
Miles Garrett got
return
hurt?
for us.
Oh, never mind. He was on the field. Go get him, Miles. Nah, I'm about to mid this the fuck out of him. He don't even know what the fuck I'm at. And he ain't empty. His ass tweaking.
Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand.
Go fucking go get him. Miles, get it.
Got a turnover on down.
Fuck is wrong with him?
Takes over in plus territory.
A 50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate. And that's this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Sanders gonna throw here on first.
He say he gonna beat my ass. Is this in person?
It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Mm.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Is he playing?
Throwing again here. Sanders.
Oh shit, you gotta see me.
And it looks
Yeah, nah, you gotta like,
still 10
but like,
to get this first down as they come to the line.
I'm not a swinging. Oh my god, hold on. He sent the whole fucking crib, and we just scored a fucking touchdown. You goofy. Don't send a crib on me, man. I really, come on, bro. You have to have a quarterback that's willing to sit in there and take these hits, and I have fucking Sheduer. Fuck is wrong with niggas? Perfect timing. Yeah, that. Because we lagged out in the fourth quarter, and it was 21-14. So we had to rerun it. Now it's the third quarter. Now it's 31-14. Obviously. It's looking the same for him, different for me. I only lost to one nigga, bro. That nigga was Team Raw as hell. League decent though. I'm having a ball in this bitch. Niggas playing their games on time.
Just about ready. First and 10.
Yeah.
We go play action with Goff.
Oh my god, bro. He really not even supposed to be able to make that.
All the way across midfield.
I know he probably about to drive for quarterback.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Check this out. Looking for enemy.
Goff on first and 10.
Enemy.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
I just have to let you know. And I heard that.
Keep throwing it to get back on track.
Second
Bah,
down.
bah,
And to
bah,
go after
bah.
an incomplete pass. Goff to the air now.
I didn't know what the fuck he was running. I was running to go for sure.
Step before the 30, right at the 31. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good for Detroit first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run, and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Ooh, that's a ball.
At the 4. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
It's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
It's Gibbs.
Mmm.
Offensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
Come on.
Sometimes you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is,
Stop the run.
and they've been doing it.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hold on. I gotta be my broadcast real quick. Hold on. 1 second.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Buying some time right.
That's a good ball.
And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone.
Once I mute this.
And it really has been that way for decades.
You the one watching this, bit? Or maybe I'm watching somebody in the stream. Hold on.
That's going to be a sack. Great work by the defense. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. No one's around him. He's got space. He's at midfield. 30. The 10. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns push their lead to 18. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
20. We go. 76. 76. 11.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 25. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Dumped off to his running back. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Value.
Montgomery now up the middle. On the move into the red zone. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
White 20.
Desperation time here. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
That's incomplete left side. Trying to hit his fullback there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Come on.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A 15-yard loss. And it's 3rd down.
On the set. Ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. On the move. Headed right. Rolling. And takes a deep shot down the middle. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat.
Sanders going to throw on 4th. Forced out to his right. Catch made left side by Judy. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 29. That's good for a Browns. 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders gets everything he has under this one. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Goff setting the throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. On 1st down, it's Goff. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get 22 out of that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
We've set it down from the 37. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Horrible.
From the gun, Goff. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Again, it's Gibbs. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
We go to that. 20. What's that?
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. It's on target to Williams. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Montgomery. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. I can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
3-yard line.
20.
Go to him again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss. The outcome's decided here, Bucks. We got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. One final shot here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory.
catch my breath since I was 17. I've heard, I've cried, and way too much to drink, but I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Hold me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. I'm a man with a master plan, good in my head and don't give a. Now I lose again, I'm a loser, cause the bad statistics and I didn't matter anyway. Live like I lost it all, the hole in the wall, gonna come in the so bang and hot, and langing, I'm a man who's a digging a dangerous hole. I was gonna pay for all that I'm gifted, how we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant, how we gonna do it? Cash on the barrel head, no double, how we gonna do it? Get what I want, cause I'm raw and gifted, karma's gonna pay. Hear a brutal sound, head hitting on the ground, cause the evil was done to me. I'ma bring it to you, you're gonna feel it too. Some folks call liberty. In the land of the free, cops stopping the bleed. You'll be looking at me, and I'll be loaded. Hell broken all loose below. Heaven had no place to go. Karma's gonna pay for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna do it? No repeat, goddamn fatalistic. How we gonna do it? Steal for the rich. Karma's gonna pay me. Gonna pay me. Gonna pay. Gonna pay. Crime is gonna pay for all my sins. Crime is gonna pay for all with no resistance. No, do it. What we gonna call it? All out falling. Karma's gonna pay. How we gonna do it? What we gonna call it? Rome is falling. Karma's gonna pay me. I give it all away. my dreams seem so far away. You give me holding out faith. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. No one
Being located in the Music City, this building has hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception. But this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Tennessee Titans. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Richardson off the play fake. And he's got Pierce. And he's brought down. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Colts.
Red. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Richardson working from the gun. That's caught. It's Josh Downs.
Richardson's back.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Get it. 60 like this.
Now Richardson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. You talk about this Titan defense. This unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they...
All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Titans are going to take over here up near the 40. They are in a zone. Remember, folks, 4 interceptions for this defense a week ago. First drive, make it number 5.
And the focal point will be the people who pick the ball out of the air. But let's not forget, to make that happen, it has to be an excellent pass rush, terrific coverage where they are plastered to the receivers, and then, of course, taking it away, making the catch, and going in the other direction.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Ward. He'll complete this one. Okonkwo. The Titans had 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They felt they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles.
They'll run with Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Sly able to put this one through. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
And Pittman going to have a Colts first down as he'll get this up to the 39. Now Richardson back to throw it. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Okay, break.
Richardson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Come on, come on. 19, 18.
Now Richardson yet again. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
To throw is Ward. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On On fourth down, the former All-Pro Johnny Hecker on to punt for Tennessee. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down, Indianapolis.
Up the middle, Achane. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. So still 14 yards to go. Second down.
Nice. 70, Denver Wolf.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Richardson looking to throw. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on fourth down, Spencer Schrader on here for the Colts field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And his kick is good. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70, Denver Wolf.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Brings up second and
Throwing now, Ward. He's going to air one out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Got it. Ready?
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
To throw, here's Ward. He'll try and do this himself. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, It may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Play action. Now Richardson. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And this is caught. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Alec Pierce, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-3. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Ready, set.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Ward. This one caught by Ridley. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Alec Manor, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Titans have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 54-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, They'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime. Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now Ward. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Come on. Hit. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Throwing again here, Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Chimere Dike, 56 yards. And the Titans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They make their second-half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free-possession game.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now it's Richardson. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Colts first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. They go play action with Richardson. And it's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 33 yards that time.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop.
Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Colts are back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
That's into the hands of Idlemanner. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
A short throw taken in by Conquo. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses. Catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. Boy, left that first defender grasping at air as he winds up getting a full 8 yards on that play.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 35, here's second down and 1.
At the 35-yard line.
Ready.
Back to throw. Moore. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chimray Dike with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Titans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
17.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last...
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's third of the game. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Bronco switch.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Pass to 60. Pass.
Second down, Pollard again. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So, boy, that's already the third they burn here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the fourth quarter. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go, here we go. Set up, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. He'll try and do this himself. Looking downfield for Pollard. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Nashville. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is fielded at the 7. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
On 3rd down, Achane. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
13 yards on the play. And the Colts first down.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Richardson looking to throw this. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are right back in this football game. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for Indy. 59 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Achane is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up first and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, you picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Get it. Go street. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hey.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's in.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
Ready, go.
That's caught left side by Iomanner.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And you know they enjoyed taking that knee because they're now going to be 1-2 instead of 0-3. And psychologically, that's a big difference early in the season.
And it certainly is. It's a big barrier breaker because you get to 0-3, you're not thinking playoffs. At 1-2, you still believe that you're going to be a playoff team.
Yeah, you feel you got some hope on your side. 0-3, things start to look.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The big your me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. in the act. Got to hit the club. We've been mobbing all day. On some Jono. VIP stats. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping night fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves. That's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I get, the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can see him too. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we getting bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the dick. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't dead mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it. In the A time. And if you ain't know, this is how it goes down. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator. She's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, hugging all they do. I've been hooked.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better.
If you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah.
Better when
Yeah.
I wanna
Yeah.
get better. I get better when I
we find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gunn with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
19, Tiger, 19.
Here's Vic. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
60 Bison.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
In motion right here comes Johnson.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Riggs. Ready,
Now here's Vic. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10
Let's
at
go
the
now.
30-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Again, it's Vic. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
Vic to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Vic now. Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the Bears' 10-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Vic readies to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. This is caught. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Alert, ready, take out.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They tried to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Here's Williams. Looking here for Smith downfield. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. As they've got it as we resume action. So here's Vic following the interception. And he is caught. It's Chad Johnson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
On for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. To throw, it's Williams. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do your offenses tell us before a game they run into every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want it in with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. J.J. Watt, the former Texan and Cardinal, in there to record the sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. To throw, Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Stays on his feet. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes.
And they get this all the way inside Chicago's 10. A big play there just before halftime. 59 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing, Vick. Toward the pylon, caught. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Steve Smith as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
A final shot before break. Williams. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. DK Metcalf as time expires in the first half. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
Bears 7.
A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
Play action. Now Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And Steve Smith hauls it in. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw is Williams. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Bears.
Hey, volunteer.
Throwing again here, Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Working out of the gun, Williams. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Johnson with a completion over the middle. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
A 32-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown at 17-10. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
19, Charger, 19, Panther 60.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Again, it's Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That second down play nets a -4. To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? And you know all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that.
Cougar 19.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. To throw, Vic. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Here's Smith to return it. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. To the air, Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice, long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Bears 1st down.
Back to throw again. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Williams going to look to throw again. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 19.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Williams looking to do it himself. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now 2nd and 4.
Hey, volunteer.
They'll look to throw.
Williams looking to do it himself. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. A big play here. Crowd on their feet. 3rd and 4. And Nelson's got it here right side. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Now 1st and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
They begin the drive with Johnson. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Vic to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. That's caught by Johnson. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Second and 6 coming up.
Ready? Go!
They go to Johnson again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A big play looming on 3rd down.
Come on. 70 Lions. Cowboy 80.
Up the middle, Johnson. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And off the crossbar, and it kicks back out. Needed maybe a foot or 2, but it's no good as it stands. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Williams. Oh, he's going to be taken down, and now you got to spike it or get the field goal team out there quick.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Bears.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Williams looking to do it himself. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
So it's the Cardinals set to receive it. They'll look for a winning drive as we get this overtime period started. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. He wasn't able to really get anything going in regulation. Maybe it'll be a little different story here in overtime.
And it appears that with that call, they want to establish the run in overtime, try and set the tone for what they're going to get done. And you're right, maybe it didn't work so well in regulation. Overtime could be the charm. And by the way, yards count either way.
They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone. All right, you don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues. The first down carry here for Johnson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
First throw in overtime here for Vic. Out to the flat here for Johnson.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Vic readies to throw. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time. And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to him.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
on the
They
jump.
work now on 2nd and 9.
Come on. Set. Ready.
The busy night continues for Johnson. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. One overtime. How about two? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment. Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. Now here's Vic. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on. Each play means so much in overtime, and they're handling.
And this is a touchdown. Now it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Well, CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Now a hit and a loose football. And this is recovered by the Cardinals. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
So that last kickoff, just a mere formality, obviously, Charles, wrapping up a game that they should be very happy about in which they got the win.
Yeah, I thought they were clearly the better team by the end, and they earned.
2, 3, 4.
Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I felt.